So what we're going to do now is stick fetch, which is an optional phase in my system. It is a good little distraction proofing phase, and in years past was even used for pressure conditioning. But because of the highly variable collars we have now, I just simply regard it as a largely superfluous step. Once in a great while, you'll get a dog that does not, at a young age, maybe transfer directly well from ear pinch directly to e-collar. And now and then, the stick is just what'll fill in that gap for you. And then you'll find after they're better distraction proofed that they are more accepting of the e-collar. Now that's not the only reason to use stick fetch. It is a good step of training to use. I just don't regard it as the most time efficient for you to do. But if you would like to do it, this is the easy, simple approach, and it's very easy for the dog to accept it. What we're going to do is we're going to start with what the dog knows, just like we do in all transitions, and that is we're going to do fetch in front, and we're going to support our fetch with the ear pinch, just like always. So what I'll do is take the stick, place it under this arm so that the handle is readily accessible. The tip of the stick sticks out back here, and this is going to come down on the point of contact. We're going to be showing you what that point of contact is because it is important that you stick in that spot, not on the dog's rump. Because after all, you just got through obedience training the dog and formalizing that with the use of a healing stick right on that same point of contact. We're using the stick to force a different action, and so we use a different point of contact to enforce that. So, with the ear in position like usual, the dog sitting by my side in the heel position, my point of contact is going to be on the upper back, right up here around the shoulder blades, right there. And I'm just simply going to use it for distraction proofing, and I'll enforce the fetch command also with the ear. I expect him to be distracted at first. This dog has never had this stimulus associated with the fetch command. So you're watching his very first time. He is fetched to the ground, and so I'm going to lay a bumper out in front of him, fetch him once or twice, walk him back to this position. When we start again, I'm going to start lightly tapping him with the stick. Fetch. Attaboy. Heel. Sit. Drop. Fetch. Heel. Sit. Start with what the dog knows. He knows this. Drop. Fetch. Fetch. Attaboy. Sit. Did you notice his reluctance? Because the contact he's had with a stick before was to make him sit. Even though I've even changed the point of contact, it still distracted him. Drop. And that's what we're going to work through. Fetch. Fetch. Attaboy. I'm just tapping very, very lightly. Drop. Fetch. Attaboy. Attaboy. Drop. Fetch. Fetch. That's right. Drop. Fetch. Fetch. That's right. Now he's starting to really make this transition pretty fast. Drop. But frankly, again, heel. Sit. This is usually how it goes. They're pretty accepting of this because they understand that ear pinch, and I've been backing it up anytime I needed it. Fetch. That's right. Now it only took one stick. Drop. Fetch. One stick and no ear. I put no pressure on the ear at all. And he's getting a little sticky. I like that. Hold. Drop. Fetch. Fetch. That's right. Sit. Fetch. Fetch. Attaboy. Sit. Drop. And I can turn that ear up a little bit if he gets too fuzzy about it. Fetch. Fetch. That's right. That's right. Notice I use a little praise phrase consistently the instant he's fetched because that's what I wanted him to do. drop, fetch, fetch, atta boy, atta boy, drop, fetch, 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 that's right, drop. Now I'm going to move along a little bit fast, drop, because I've let go of his ear. Fetch. Atta boy! Doggone, that's nice. Heel. Sit. Don't expect it to go this smoothly. But now I'm going to change the physical position because this is how I'm going to do walking fetch. The stick just like I held it to stick to sit. Drop. Fetch. Atta boy. Sit. This is still the very first session for him. Drop. Fetch. Good jog. And now I'm going to get out of the stick. Drop. Fetch. Good dog. Sit. Good dog. Drop. Fetch. Good dog. Sit. Drop. And I'm going to let it go right there. But I would normally end this with a fun bumper just like you do at the end of all of them.